Hello, I'm an engineer at Cloud4U, an enterprise cloud provider. Welcome to our training course. This video will look at Cloud4U services dashboard, using which the administrator can manage cloud services and their infrastructure. As a technology platform, we use vCloud Director, which is set up atop vSphere. After receiving a test access from your manager, you will get an email with the following content, where we have the following details that allow you to connect to your cloud, as well as all the necessary details to access your personal account and the control panel. In addition to the updated interface, the old one is also available. For this, we have to change the link to cloud.org. Let's go to both interfaces, HTML5 and the old one interface. We enter our credentials. We enter our zone, the Cloud Director. The following objects are available in each organization. First, it is the main entity, the virtual data center. If we have a look at the general architecture and scheme of the Cloud Director, we can picture it as follows. Each organization has one or more virtual data centers. The virtual data centers can be located either at the same physical location or in different physically distributed data centers. To view the panel, we need to go to the virtual data centers, and we see that we are connected to one data center. In the Flash interface, the same actions can be seen in the tab Administration or Virtual Data Center. In addition to the virtual data centers, the entities like vApp are available in the cloud. vApp allows you to group virtual machines logically, for example, by their functional purpose. By differentiation, they can also be used to assign user rights at the vApp level, and they can also be used to determine in which of the virtual data centers you want to place your virtual machines. Except vApp, they are the virtual machines themselves. They can have different statuses. Some procedures can take place, as we see now in the third virtual machine with the status busy. The same actions are available in the Flash interface. To do this, go to the tab My Cloud, then vApp. We see the created VMs. On the VM tab, we see the created VM. Now, the number of VMs hosted in one vApp is 1. Therefore, we see 3 vApps and 3 VMs. But there may be a situation when we have 1 or 2 vApps and there will be a lot more VMs. In addition to the status of virtual machines, vApps also have a status which can be seen in the control panel in the Flash interface, or can be viewed here in HTML5. In addition to the table view, we can present it briefly. For example, as the status and parameters of created vApps. Besides vApps in your virtual DC, you can also manage networks. In the Networks tab, you see the networks you have created. They can be routed and isolated. The main router in your organization is located on the Edges tab and can be either one router for the whole DC or several. In the Flash interface, this functionality is implemented the same way, but in a different place. Go to the tab Administration, select a virtual data center, enter it, and select the tab Edge Gateways. In both interfaces, we see the same views, but in different places. Apart from the network, you also have different storage policies for your data. There can be several storage policies ranging from the slowest to the fastest ultra type. Let's have a look at the same functionality in the old interface. To do this, select Storage Policies and look at the policies available in the control panel. It is also possible to see the general characteristics of the virtual data center, where its name, its status, payment model, processors, number of processors used, and memory are listed. In the Flash interface, this is performed as follows. We see the number of processors in use and amount of memory. Except the basic entities in the virtual data center, we can create additional users. To do this, we open the Administration tab and see the created users. In the Flash interface, it can be done in the tab with the same name, Administration and Users. The users can have different roles. Besides the roles and users, we also have the following entities as the running tasks of your virtual machine and all events which take place in your virtual center. The same events can be seen as follows. Select Logs, select Task Events, and go to Edit the Virtual Routers. Then we enter DC, click on Edges, and choose the required edge. Click and get to the control panel of the router, in which you can configure the firewall rule DHCP, NAT, routing, VPN, and other settings related to the router. While choosing Edge in the Flash interface, the same HTML5 interface will be applied, as the old interface is being replaced with HTML5 and all functions are being moved to HTML5. Here, selecting Edge Gateway Services, we get the same panel in HTML5. This is the end of the general overview of the objects in our vCloud directory. Thank you for your attention.